Is everything alright, motherfuckers? 嗯啊，this got me a bit frustrating than usual. I just finished test, so I feel like why not let me just like stream gaming for 2 or 3 hours. I don't know. Okay, who the fuck is calling me? 你想吗？就說我只係買咗啲零食啫，冇啊，唔係幾得閒啊。有，我都但係我唔知佢有冇飲咯。佢而家出咗去唔知搞乜。有啊。算係咯。OK。嗯。嗯。多到地啦，多到地啦。係啊。應該係啦，我諗啊。 Terribly sorry. Okay, back to the gaming tab. How come it's not working? I don't understand. Oh, anniversary gifts. Ah, that explains the Primo Gems. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, it's back on now. Cool. I just need the sound. The sound. Hello, I need voice. Whatever. Yeah, audio. Okay, it's back. Do I have Candace? No. Candace. No, still no. Come on, this one Candace.
Follow the wind.
Oh, whatever. However, for some reason, some people decided to call her Kandaki or something like that, but which I don't understand. Yeah. Let's call him Candace. Oh shit, it's on the ground. Some of those teleports are literally on the ground, which I have no idea what to do.
Time to go.
How frustrating is it? How frustrating, isn't it? I can either like go and like let's just say I've been like dealing with a lot of university stuff. That's why I haven't really played that much Genshin. Like I only hop in an hour or two and just like an hour and then just hop back. I think I can only really play that much in like weekends these days. Kinda unfortunate though.
A new hunt. Into the wind. One with nature. The wind knows me.
Uh-huh.
This realm. If you ever...
Time to go.
Do I have Candace? No. Candace? No. Come on, Mihoyo, I just want Candace. I don't even really need Sino.
The one before.
Oh. I thought I almost got like all of those spin crystals for some reason. Now let's just continue sort of grind.
Shadows of fate. Whirling snow. Decided by destiny.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Embrace the ice.
Time to go.
I wonder, is this one of those quests where when you do something else, it will give you... What if? Just what if?
I'll ensure your safety.
Okay, you have to water it. How about let's just do the event first before exploring weird ass places. Let's just go to the other one, just to not trigger a quest.
Thank you for... Add Astra...
Now time to get things done. Yeet.
Time to act.
Okay, you can't be Hop in this game. Just saying.
Let me just confirm. Yes, All tasks. Thank goodness you were able to come as soon as we contacted you. Who knows how we would have coped with all these commissions otherwise.
Was nothing.
When Bloom Festival again?
Couple of days have been pretty busy, but it was all super. When we heard that you were short on people, we.
Being the seasoned adventurers that you are, it's true that you are suited to work of a much higher caliber than your
Huh? Why's that?
That's right. This is the ideal season for harvesting crops, and farmers are anxious to sell off their fresh produce.
Ah.
Huh? What do you mean? Serious? Yes, I swear I'm not making this up. The acting Grandmaster wants everyone to gather at headquarters in the main hall. Hurry! Hey, wait up!
What now?
Why do those two knights look so flustered?
Okay, why Kyra's here, unsurprising.
Well, hello there. If it isn't the traveler and...
Hiya! Just the person we need! Why is it...
Don't worry. This isn't one of those occasions where all that's happened is that the Knights of Favonius have just received a letter from the Grand Master. Acting Grand Master Jean will be convening a meeting in the main hall shortly to go through it.
Well, that's a relief. Wait, hold on a second. What did you say again? The Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius? Isn't that Vark? So, what did Varka say in the letter? How's the expedition?
Oh, so interested in our Grand Master all of a sudden? Never knew you were such a gossip.
It's only normal, isn't it? Bet you'd be curious too if there was someone you'd heard loads about but never met. Even Master G. Besides, the expedition has been going on for ages.
The acting Grand Master is very Varka brought quite a bit of trouble to those around him on the road to becoming a legend. Anyway, since this has piqued your interest, what we do miss our honorary knight after all.
Sure, let's go and see what it's all about. Bye, Catherine. See you soon.
All right.
You know, the one of the things I really hate these days about like Genshin is that the quests are getting extremely long. Yeah.
It looks like...
Hey there, cutie. Paimon.
Oh, Lisa's here.
I didn't know you two would be coming. So you heard about the letter?
Yep, we ran into Kaya near the Adventurers Guild. Oh, wow. Paimon's never... Oh, Paimon's getting kinda nervous now.
Don't get too carried away, alright? If I know the Grand Master, the fact that he has the time to be writing letters means it's probably nothing serious.
Kaya's exaggerating a little, but otherwise I agree. After all, Mika's not the kind of person who'd be able to keep it hidden if something were the matter. The truth would be written all over his face. Over there, look. The kid standing next to Jean in front of the staircase?
Who the f is
He
that?
used to be a land surveyor in Eula's team. He's very talented in what he does, and a very reliable person. When the expedition team set out, the Grand Master appointed him to be the core member of the frontline team. He's the one that brought back the letter.
Please, may I have your attention, everyone? Now that we're all here, let's begin reading. Mika, please, go ahead.
Does he have a vision? Is he playable?
Yes, Master G.
Wait, okay, is he's playable. Okay.
Right. Hello, everybody. I am Mika, surveyor of the Reconnaissance Company. Recently, I have been taking part in an assignment with the expedition team. I will now be to the Knights of Favonius. Greetings, everyone. This is Varka. The first thing I want to say to you all is please put your minds at ease. The expedition is safe, and all of its members are accounted for.
Oh, that's fantastic news.
May I...
Go ahead, Mika.
All right. Now that your fears are allayed, I trust you'll be ready to listen to the rest of my letter. I'm writing to you from the northernmost reaches of Tevat by the light of a stove. The expedition forces are stationed here while we restock. I once told you that the purpose of this expedition was related to a dangerous secret from days long past. I am still unable to disclose more than this, but suffice to say that in the past couple of months, we received an unexpected visitor. The Fatui Harbinger known as the Captain.
Wait, Capitano is here.
The captain.
I am fully aware of the Fatui's outrageous actions in Mondstadt in recent history. Nevertheless, the Captain was not hostile towards us on this occasion. Open parenthesis. I rather suspect that's because this time, Snezhnaya and we are in the same boat. The man hides everything under the mask he wears, so no one can know his past or his origins. However, one thing is for sure. He is as hard as I don't doubt that he could even take out a ruin guard by stabbing it in its big, glowing eye with one of Klee's crayons.
What?
Open parenthesis. Don't get any ideas. Our scouts have confirmed that the captain received orders to head for Natlon 3 days ago. We'll be able to sleep much better.
Okay, where the hell are them?
We don't need to worry about him. I will admit that some of his actions this year's Weinlesefest must
What?
be kicking off in Mondstadt any day now. What a great pity that this year, once again, everyone here is always thinking back fondly upon the fine wines of Mondstadt, as well as the happy times we have spent with each and every one of you. I hope that you and all the citizens of Mondstadt enjoy the festival to the fullest. Have a few drinks on our behalf. The Dawn Winery's limited edition Weinlesefest seasonal special will do nicely. May Lord Barbados bless Mondstadt. P.S. If you're wondering who's tougher between me and the letter ends here. Thank you,
Thank you, Mika.
Master Jean. I just... P.P.S. I ran out of paper, so I'll add this here. Lisa, the following is a message for you.
Oh, for me?
Seeing that it's a special message, Lisa, we'll discuss this in private. Everyone, as the Grandmaster mentioned in his letter, the Weinlesefest is in just a few days. And how fortunate we are at this time to receive, though they are unable to return to Mondstadt and spend the festival with us, the Weinlesefest will nonetheless be a major event. I hope that everyone will guard your stations and perform your duties, both for our far-flung colleagues involved in the expedition, and of course, during your time off, I hope you will be able to rest, that brings our meeting to a
Did Paimon hear that right? They ran into the Fatui's captain? But, Fatui Schmatui. The real big deal here is the Weinle...
Hey, cuties. How about we go and chat with Jean? You didn't get a chance.
Sounds good! Alright.
body and mind. Ah, Lisa. The Grandmaster's letter is just on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Traveler, Paimon, it's been a long time. If you don't have any plans in the immediate future,
I do.
I'll stay in Mondstadt for a while. We'll be
Don't be deceived. Jean may appear very composed, but
Lisa,
I'll leave you to catch up. I'm going to read my letter.
Yeah, Mondstadt's where our journey began after all. Master Jean, neither of us really knows anything about this Weinlesefest.
yes, of course. The Weinlesefest is an ancient Mondstadt festival, just like Ludi Harpastum and Windbloom. In addition, each fall, the west wind blows in Mondstadt. Legend has it that the wonderful scent of Mondstadt's winemaking during the harvest season entices even the Animo Archon into attendance, being the no matter where he is, he will transform into a soft breeze and return to his homeland.
Okay, I have no idea what Fenty is doing.
For this reason, Mondstadters call the western wind the returning wind. The Weinlese Fest originally began as a celebration to welcome Lord Barbados on his return. In the past, every household would brew fresh wine around this time of year and keep it sealed at least until Windcoming Day during the following year's Weinlese Fest. Uncasking the sealed wine is a symbolic way of inviting the Animo Archon to share a drink. Legend holds that if the Animo Archon is satisfied with the taste of the wine, he will summon a gentle breeze to richly bless the people.
Knowing him, it was probably blessing them with more good wine the next year.
That's a good question. But there's really no way of knowing. These are very old stories. Many of the details have been lost to time.
Yep, that'll happen. Some stories change completely as they get passed down. Hence why these days, Mondstadters will get into endless arguments over what kind of flower a windbloom is.
All part of how cultural heritage is created.
Indeed. But for the time being, at least, the tradition of paying tribute to the Animo Archon on Windcoming Day is still alive and well. This is a time of the year when many Mondstadters living away from Mondstadt return to their hometown. For those unable to return...
Oh, so that's why the Grandmaster...
For this year, we've joined forces with the Church of Favonius and the
Again?
Adventurers Guild to host a celebration on the banks of Cider Lake, just outside of Springvale. There will also be...
Wine Mart?
Well, these days, it is a much grander affair. Not only will you find a range of choice wines, but seasonal fruit. The Knights of Favonius plan to use this as an opportunity to do some fundraising.
Wow,
If you have the time, I encourage you to take a look around. I hope you'll find it a worthwhile experience.
I was just about to bring that up. The Grand Master says he wants me to handle something for him. Something to do with Razor's past.
Wait, what? Razor?
Razor told us that he was raised by a pack of wolf never knew his parents. In his own words, the wolf pack is...
Yes, that was as much as up it in his letter. The Grand Master says that in the cabinet above the third bookshelf, to the right of the grandfather clock in Jean's office, there's a wooden box containing some items that Razor's parents left for him.
Razor's
He
pet.
says it's time to give the box to Razor.
Does this mean the Grandmaster knew?
It would seem so. The Grand Master didn't simply run into Razor one day in Wolvendom and teach him how to use a sword. No.
Oh, he
the
teach
connection
them.
between them goes back much further.
Wow. Well, come on. Let's go find Razor. He'll be pretty...
Oh, cutie. Nothing escapes. For the child who never met their biological parents, this kind of conversation is always a difficult one. By contrast, Razor grew up in Wolvendom and has had very limited contact with human society. Who knows whether he's ready for this or not?
I'm sure the Grand Master will have given due consideration to Razor's circumstances. Perhaps he felt that now would be the most appropriate time.
That's a good point. Okay, cuties. Can I leave you to break the news to Razor? He thinks of me as his teacher, so he might not open up to me if he gets upset. But you are his trusted friends. I think it makes more sense for... Thank you, sweetie.
Nah, I think Ben is a better choice.
Someone his age needs all the love and support.
I think Ben is a better choice. Just saying.
Razor's usually around Wolvendom, right?
Probably.
How do you think he'll react after hearing about this? Hey, look! It's a hunting trap. It looks like... Huh? What is it? Electro energy? Well, anyway, let's follow the...
I wonder what happened if you step on it.
Look! There's another trap up ahead! Can you feel that electro energy too? Dino traces lead deep into Wolvendom. Let's keep going. Razor! Are you there?
All right. The last trap has been set.
It's okay.
What is it, Razor?
It smells.
Razor!
Oh, okay. He's been setting traps. Cool.
Oh, and it's draft too. Are you two hunting together?
Yes. It's almost harvest season, and the boars are venturing into the towns and wine. They're trampling crops and destroying the vineyards. Someone could. The Knights of Favonius came to us asking for help, keeping the boars a safe distance away from the
I and Uncle Brown Cat.
Uncle Brown Cat.
Protect everyone.
Wow, Razor! This is a big step.
You can say that again. Razor was the star of the show this time. He let the wolves know we'd be coming, so we were able to get through Wolvendom without anyone getting hurt.
Helping everyone, helping Lupercal, makes me happy.
Yeah! But, actually...
I think that's a Wikipedia of feral children.
Really important.
Oh,
Razor, do you mean
I want to know, but
so you do want...
Traveler, come and take a look at the trap I just placed. Let's give Razor some space to process things. Yes, I have some thoughts about this after seeing how we've been hunting together a lot recently. The kid might not talk much, but still, I feel like I've come to understand him a little over the time we've spent together. Here's what I think. He definitely wants to find out about his parents. It's just that his fear of the unknown is overwhelming everything else he's feeling. I'm a father myself, so I know a thing or two about kids. You know, when Diona was little, if I got back late from a hunt one night,
Are you stopped
she would
drinking
watch me like
again?
a hawk for days afterwards, as if she was worried that I might...
Do you mean Razor's...
Exactly. I think that's the heart of it. And if it turns out they did, well, I don't think there's anything we could say to console him. That's not my only concern, though. Razor is developing at his own pace. There are lots of issues that can't be solved all in one go, but he's making progress. But now this thing with his parents is added into the mix. It might push him to want to figure out once and for all where he comes from.
Seems like a similar take to Lisa's. Wait, but then again, Master Jean had a... What do you think?
Gotcha. Well, knowing that he's got a friend like you to rely on makes me feel much better about this.
Okay, what now?
Okay, got it. Right, let's head back. We don't want to keep him waiting. Hey, Razor!
still thinking. My heart, it feels... Varka? Tall, yes. He's very good to me. Give me a name. Teach me to fight. But now...
You know, Razor, Varka used up all the paper writing this letter, but he still made sure he found room on the back to add a note for Lisa. He specifically told her to give... That means that he thinks the I... But more importantly than that, whatever happens, the trap...
That's right. And old Uncle Brown Cat's here to...
Okay. Thank you. I decide... I want to go.
Well, you folks better be heading off then. I'm just about finished here, so I'll be heading home very shortly myself. I'd better try and get plenty of father-daughter time in before the...
Bye, Draft. See you again.
Body and mind.
Actually, the lore of like Genshin is kind of well written, yeah, sometimes, but like some dialogue still seems a bit useless.
Lisa, we brought Razor.
Hello, teacher. I'm here.
Ah, my little wolf cub's in a good mood. I'm assuming they've discussed the whole story with you already? Here, this is it. The wooden box. I haven't touched it, except for taking it out of the cabinet. When you're sure you're ready, you can open it yourself.
Yes.
What's inside though? Seriously.
Oh, this is just a pile of junk. Paimon thought there'd at least be a letter or something. Uh-oh. You don't think that, after all this time, Varka might...
There is a scent.
A scent?
A scent. I remember from a long, long time ago. It's their scent. Human scent. Father and mother scent.
Incredible. You still remember scents from all the way back in your childhood.
He's a wolf after all.
You have a really good sense of smell, Razor. Guess being wild by nature has its advantages. Oh, let's see what other leads we can find. This woolen hand puppet looks kinda... Wait! Hey, look! And there's a note stuck on it. 1,000. That...
Oh, so it's a bottle of Thousand Wind wine?
Teacher, you know?
Of course. Thousand Wind wine was the first kind of wine that Mondstadters ever learned to make, or so they say. As to how it got its name, some say it's a reference to the numerous ingredients used to make it, while others say it's because every bottle tastes slightly different. I remember reading somewhere that there are all sorts of weird and wonderful ways of brewing it, and that it's very difficult to ensure it comes out tasting. This all makes it impractical to commercialize. Wine merchants are much more comfortable working with reliable, consistent tasting products. That's why you'll almost never see Thousand Wind wine in the markets or taverns. Huh. In fact, it looks like your parents brewed this bottle themselves.
That must mean there's something pretty important about it. Oh, Paimon has an idea. Razor,
Okay.
he seems really...
Find anything?
Sweet. Cold. A little bitter. I like. Many things all mixed together. But
Even you can't tell it?
I will try again.
It's okay, Razor. Don't push yourself too hard. What do we do when we try something and it...
Try another.
That's right. Oh, it's almost the Weinlese Fest. Everyone who knows anything worth knowing about wine will be gathering in Mondstadt. Surely someone will know a thing or two about Thousand Wind wine.
Oh, great idea!
Make sure you don't miss the opening ceremony, cutie. Everyone will be there. Razor, you should go too. It'll be a...
Okay. Ask.
Don't worry, we'll be right there with you. We can be your go-betweens. You know, like you were with the wolf.
Okay. Then I will go back.
Great! See?
This is gonna be a damn long quest. I have no idea what Razor's doing. I think my first main is actually made a Razor, so he's got a special word for me anyways. I hate these kind of stuff. I
Off we go. Adventure time. Off we go.
oh, they're there. I think I'm just short. Cool.
Thank you, everyone, for your patience. I am pleased to announce that this year's Weinlese Fest has officially begun. We hope the residents of Mondstadt and visitors from all over will enjoy the magnificent wine. When Windcoming Day arrives, we will hold a grand toasting ceremony. Let the wind lead.
Barbados is literally here.
Razor, you're here already. Come on, let's sneak out of here.
Find?
Just some tone deaf bard. But he's also a know-it-all and loves nothing more than drinking. Hey, tone deaf bard!
Traveler, Paimon, how do you do? I had a feeling I'd run into you soon, during this most enchanting of festivals.
Spoken like a true poet. But reading between the lines here, if one bottle is tipsy and two is merry, just how many?
Oh, don't say that. This festival has so much more to offer than... Anyway, hey Razor, how have you been?
All right.
Yeah, Razor has something he wants to ask.
Ooh, now there's a name that takes me back. Let me think. How long has it been since I last heard...
I'm
someone
afraid that is a
mention
huge
Thousand
fetish
Wind
simp.
wine?
I don't know why.
Razor's parents left him a box with a half bottle of wine inside, and there's a label on it that says Thousand Wind Wine. We heard there's a lot of history behind this type of wine, and the brewing methods go way, way back. So we...
It smells good. But
I see. So you want to know how Thousand Wind wine is made? Well, you came to the right person. I happen to know a little rhyme called... I was going to save it for Windcoming Day, but far be it from me to deny an early serenade to a friend in need. Oh,
a song, not...
excellent answer. Fill up the barrels and store them away. Then wait for a windier day. Wax the bottles, seal them tight, for the south wind that soothes, for the north wind that bites. How does this fine wine taste to the tongue? As Mondstadt to the ear, like a sweet dream of freedom. And what are the fruits that went into the brew? An explorer's courage, a love tender and true. A defender's will, strong as yesteryear. Joining the thousand winds in a song of good cheer. Turning sour into sweet, bitter notes fade away. As we wait for a windier day. Thank you so much for the applause.
Like wine. A little sweet, but now... heads...
Don't worry, it's not just you. That was supposed to be about winemaking, but it didn't...
Well, maybe it's a little abstract and romanticized.
Okay, so let's try to pin this down. What does an explorer's courage, a love tender and true, a defender's will, and the thousand wind... Nope, Paimon has absolutely no idea what...
I think wine is made from whatever you can find in the wild.
You clearly know what the
Just saying.
whole thing means, so could you do us a favor and at least give us a hint?
You misunderstand me. I'm not trying to make you work for it or anything, but the lyrics are what they are. If there's anything they left out, even I can't fill in the blanks. If you want to know the secret behind this sweet scent, you might have to start...
Rolling up our sleeves? You mean we need to go and make this wine for ourselves?
We've known each other for so long.
I trust. I want to try. I want to... If I know how to make wine, then I know what is in father and mother. Right. I want to...
Well, if you say so, Razor. Guess we'll have to take Tone Deaf Bard's word on this one. We'll give it a try. And as first-time winemakers, there's no shame if it turns out bad.
Don't worry, really. Freedom is the key here. It's not as hard as you might think.
Why there's
As long as you
none
add
here?
ingredients to the mix in a spirit of joy and sincerity, I promise you'll...
I will then...
That's the spirit. So, how about we...
Okay. I will...
It's not that long. Cool. Okay, new quest. What do we do now? Weird language. Okay. Okay. How about we do this first? You gotta be fucking kidding me.
No one's joined me on an adventure in ages.
Let's go and browse while we still have a chance.
How many quests are there?
Wait! Honorary Knight! And Paimon, the best guide, and I humbly beg for your assistance.
Whoa. Did Paimon hear them? Oh, wait. Haven't we met?
That's right. I'm Bernhard. Normally, I would hope to become better acquainted before asking for a favor like this. Please help me rescue the charity event.
The charity event?
Well, the Knights of Favonius wants to run a stall during the idea is for all profits from the sales to go to charity. Specifically, the fund
Sorry,
will
I'm
provide
hungry.
support to disadvantaged children and elderly citizens. We drew lots to decide whose job it would be, and as it happened, I was the lucky winner. I really took me, and that is why I humbly beseech you to render your assistance.
Yeah. Oh, so you said that he's an honorary knight, and Paimon's a longtime friend of a...
Oh, I can't thank you. Before we can open shop, we need to amass a supply of fair brew jellies. This is the basic currency that we will... the wine merchants in the area are in dire need of raw ingredients for winemaking. Also, there are some international customers looking to purchase beverages in bulk. In the interest of establishing a price difference is ours to keep as commission. And you can cash that.
So to sum up, our job is to sell ingredients to the wine merchants and place orders for the international. Sounds much easier.
Really? I have one order here with me already. Mr. Xavier May. These beverages can be bought from the Angel's Share stand. He's a very nice man, but he won't be pushed around. I should carry on setting up the stall now. You won't need to worry about supplies for the I'm already in contact.
Alright, sounds good.
This is an
Okay, text to George without an E.
Hi there, Georg.
Oh, sorry.
He's asked us to order 50 crates of fruit.
Oh? Did you say Cheverme? He's a regular customer of mine, but I digress. What?
How about that? Oh
I'm
shit.
sorry.
Oh sorry, wrong number.
A little lower than I was hoping for, but as usual, I will arrange for someone to deliver the goods directly to Cheverme's place of business. You won't have to worry about a thing. Just make sure you keep hold of this receipt.
Alright, let's keep bringing the funds in. Bernhard says we can approach this however we want. We get a commission for every order we help place for an international customer. Still, just...
What do I have to? Oh.
Traveler, Paimon, you're here.
Hey, it's Barbara!
Thanks. This festival is one of the most popular ones in Mondstadt. Oh, also, I heard from. I'm just curious.
We sure are! The stall isn't up and running yet. We're busy. There's sure to be a bunch of other problems to deal with.
Wonderful! I helped out a small charity sale, although my only punch. Oh, and I also met the bard, Venti, there. He even persuaded the music he plays is quite refined and elegant at first, but he sang a harmony to guide me in. And before long, we were sounding in the end, the audience.
So Barbara's worked with the tone deaf.
Yeah. Too bad we couldn't fit. The Church of Favonius wants to hold a sung poetry event somewhere with a nice view during the festival, which means I have to go to rehearsal.
Yep, sounds like we've each got our own important.
Oh, thank you both. I can... Should I make some big poster? I'll have to pick a memorable slogan too. Oh, then again.
Wow! With Barbara helping out on the marketing side, this charity event will get...
It's fine, really. Let me think about it a little more and talk to some other people about their and, the knights and the church...
Aw, thanks! Paimon's even more motivated than ever now.
Oh. Thank you.
Off we go!
Honestly, this is gonna be easy. The cat's tail.
Adventure time!
Oh. Really? Really? You mother... Really?
Adventure time!
Mm-hmm. George. You know what, I'm gonna give him a bit generous this time. Will that be enough, or how about that?
Adventure time.
Alright, cool, we got that done, and one more. Some of them in the year. Alright, in China. Yeah, Chinese people do drink a lot, trust me.
Off we go. Adventure time. Off we go. Adventure time.
It's literally going back and forth.
Off we go.
Let me see. Yep, looks like we've got enough funds now. Let's go see Bernhard.
That was easy.
Adventure time.
Bernhard, we got all the funds you need.
Already? Wow, you sure worked fast. All right, our suppliers are What do you think? Not bad, huh? Of course, if...
It's great. Really, look, the shop definitely needs a name, though. How about, Favonian Goodies? Hyman will take that as a compliment. Okay, Bernhard, so what do you...
Gathering the funds was a monumental task. It must have been very demanding. You both have more experience than me. It'd be great if you could figure out the more managerial level things. I've got to be honest. I hear other store owners using these terms, but I...
So in other words, we'll be the shop of...
Yep. My strength is in execution. Your shop, your rules. I am but a tool to be used...
That sounds a little extreme. This is for... Alright, why don't you go... Okay, we have a clear corporate mission statement. Our goal is to become the best arts. Now let's all prepare to give 110% as we receive our first
Traveler? Paimon? What a surprise.
Okay, they're both here.
Mona and Fischl! You can...
When was
was wise to follow one's intuition and ask Lady Magistus to join the Princessin on a tour of this folk festival.
Okay. Official being official.
Extraordinary events may yet unfold, even on this unexceptional autumn day. Splendid, most splendid.
Main Fräulein is battling hard to suppress the euphoria in her voice.
Oz, spare us your gratuitous
Maybe you should leave me to. Not long ago, Her Highness had a very nice dream and took it as a sign that something good was about to happen. Naturally, Her Highness's first thought was to come to me for some astrological guidance on the. She also noticed that the Fest was in full flow and asked if I was interested in checking it out with her. I, of course, agreed. I can take advantage of the festival period discounts to purchase some bulk supplies for my present column writing spree. I must admit, without Her Highness's reminder, the Fest may well have completely passed me by.
Lady Magistus, might Her Highness remind you that the dream of which you speak occurred no less than 9 days ago, and that only after awaiting Lady Magistus's return letter, in vain for all this time did one have no recourse but to rap most furiously upon the door to thy abode.
Wait. It's been 9 days already? 9 days!
In light of the great importance this manuscript has to you, Lady Magistus, one shall not hold thy inattentiveness to the
But I would implore you, Lady Magistus, to be attentive at least to the nigh overflowing mailbox outside your door. There appear—
Wow, Mona. You were so immersed in your research that you forgot all about the time. Stop checking your
Anyway, time is. Speaking of which, it's quite a surprise to.
Oh, actually, we're just helping someone else out. Feel free to browse around.
Let me think. Can you recommend any?
Sure can. If you got the hangries, then look no. Wait a sec. Goes well with a drink. Uh-oh. Is the writing going that badly? You know drinking.
As it happens, Main Fräulein has been visiting Mona quite frequently as of late. It is possible that Lady Magistus is
No, it's nothing like that. Recently, Her Highness invited me to try her signature cold cut platter. Sorry, I mean Die Heilige Sinfonie. It had such a taste and every bite was so sumptuous.
Wow.
Die Heilige Sinfonie is an excellent dish. It's filling, full of energy, and has a long shelf life. And it is, in almost every respect, a far superior dish to the so-called set. Fortunately, this opportunity is a godsend.
Rejoice, Lady Magistus. That dish was but a spontaneous creation, hastily made in a moment of need while on a royal excursion. You shall have many opportunities to enjoy far finer culinary delights than this.
Main Fräulein means to say that this dish represents a mere
But of course, far be it for me to suggest that the true breadth of Her Highness's culinary brilliance. However, I cannot expect the sovereign to serve her subject. At the very least, I should have something more than salad in store for when people come around. With any luck, I'll be able to.
Main Fräulein, might I suggest alternative phrasing that would be more faithful to your style? Perhaps, long had I foreseen this, or...
Most indeed, Lady Magistus, you have long since earned the recognition of your princessin. Devote yourself to deciphering the secrets.
Can official please stop being official for like a second?
Spend precious hours in search of additional ways to delight me.
Don't worry. I won't always be as busy as this. It'll be.
Allow Favonian goodies to be the solution to your troubles. In addition to our finishing off these ready to cook, then, once you have more time, we can even come and help if you want. The Traveler is really good at cooking. It'd be no Lady Magistus, your princess.
But please keep Paimon.
Oh, you just wait.
Favonian Goodies has just completed its first sale! Oh, Paimon never knew that selling things. Alright, let's keep up the momentum and get our name out there.
Huh? Hmm. 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 Oh yeah. Huh? Hmm. For the cryo slime, really? Bruh. Is this good? Hmm. Okay, good. We have stuff. And we have way more stuff. This is gotta be annoying, to say the least. Ah, Candace. And still no Candace. Near the stage at the wine market. What stage again?
Adventure time.
You don't really hate looking for things, right? Huh? Oh. That's the stage. What? Wait, no, it's another quest, sorry. Well, at least we kinda know how they look like. Stage. That stage? That's the stage, maybe? Knew it. Oh, Barbara. Get near a house at the southernmost tip of Springvale.
Time to go.
I assume it's that one.
Into the wind.
I picture a great banner shot in Mondstadt City. The cats are quite cute and the cocktail made that angry bartender pretty good, no measure. Snatch night. Fire water. Fire water. You mean vodka, right? Thank Lord Barbados to getting Monside this lovely horror. I play to get at his feet. There's stuff that you need to know the lore of. If you don't know the lore, it's really hard to do it. Rear gate of Angel Share.
Time to go. Time to go.
Okay. What size of place with truly excellent view have you been there? I'll give you another hint. It's very, very, very high up. Don't tell me it's at the church, right?
Follow the wind.
Are you serious? You literally put the stuff in top of the church. Yeah, yeet.
Nature. Into the wind.
Knew it. Amber is here. A place to give a training ground near the nights of fulfilling. Please try to be guarded. Thank you for consideration. I suspect Jean gave us that. Here, right? Oh, Noel.
Time to go.
How do you Okay.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. The wind knows me. Time to go. One with nature.
You know, I'm gonna just go to the pond. I need the fish. Never mind. Okay, what we're doing now? A snowball appeared. This is how it works though. Oh, not yet available. Candace. Oh, new weapon. Is that a good weapon? I don't know.
Let me leave you. Teamwork is
As one with wind and cloud.
I need to change strategies. Ayaka is so strong, you know. It feels unreal.
Follow the wind.
delves into. Take flight.
The wind knows. Into the wind.
Let me scry. I'm a rock.
Ah.
Rude.
The wind knows.
My apologies.
Are they dead yet? Use some out.
Fate is upon you.
Falling leaves, adorn my night. One with nature.
Whirling snow. Shadows of fate. I'm around.
Oh, crap! This will be a problem for me.
Take flight.
Into the wind.
Look at you. Decided by destiny.
As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows.
Delves into depth. Pew pew.
Wind strike.
Now that's better.
Fate is upon you.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. Follow the wind.
I swear they're like my favorite 5 stars. I mean, some of them. Kazuo is always one of my favorite. I'm not a big fan of like Ayaka, but she's absurdly strong for some reason. Given how she looks. A fucking princess. Excuse me, what?
Let me scry.
Bye bye. Finally.
Decided by destiny.
Clouds high. The birds come.
Sakura swirl.
Okay, we did it. Mm-hmm. I think we can finally explore Sumeru Night. Right? Yeah, I think we should. Why? Cause why not? There's gotta be a desert down there. So I think it's fine if I bring the cold stuff. Bring Aya with me. It's cold, you know? Cold.
Astra Avisask. We meet again, you two.
Okay, Snatch Lion Puppet.
Hi, Catherine. Do you have any commissions for us today?
Commissions, huh? Let me think. Oh, how about this? Please attend the Academia's Academic Symposium this afternoon and recite a...
Wait.
And if possible,
Huh?
please also use your camera to capture the reaction of the audience of...
Huh? What kind of commission is that?
I see. It appeared... In that case, please go to Port Ormos and convince the Eremites there to spend some time volunteering at the local orphanage.
What?
Hey, that's not any better.
I'm sure the mercenaries will have some interest...
Hyman's gotta ask. Just who exactly...
Oh, the commissioner? Well, actually, I just wanted to...
Was it so obvious? I was hoping you would actually take one of those commissions. That kind of chance to observe humans doesn't come by often.
Okay, fair enough. Kusaloli.
Ah, so it's Nahida. Hyman just knew Catherine wouldn't crack those kinds of jokes. When did you get into her head?
Kusaloli, what the hell?
She said, add Astra Abysos. So it's been you this whole time? Are you done resting up, Nahida? Yes. I've been sleeping ever since we parted ways. And I even had a really, really long dream. It was another dream about the Sub-Zero's festival, except it was a happy one. In my dream, I was sitting in the middle of a flower terrace, and everyone in Sumeru City was holding hands as they danced in circles around me. They danced round and round, and everyone looked really happy. I also got to sit on a gigantic flower carriage. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, raised me really, really high above the ground, and I was throwing an endless amount of Yalda candies at the children. You know, Nahida, maybe your dream is how the Sub-Zero's festival really should be. It's meant to be a joyous time where everyone gets together to celebrate your birthday. happy dream? Why are you both looking at me like that? No! We aren't pitying you. That would only make everything worse. We just don't want you to feel too sad. By the way, have you had a chance to visit Dunyarzad? How's she doing? The Homianis haven't allowed any visitors after the festival, so we haven't been able to check on her. Yes, I paid her a visit right after I woke up. She was resting at the time. Her condition is stabilized. However, since Elazar is a manifestation of the withering on the human body, we can only cure it by finding a way to take care of Irminsul's own withering. But for the moment, our top focus should still be figuring out what the sages are up to and what they're planning. Right. Who knows what'll happen if they manage to pull off another scheme like the Samsara of the Sub-Zero's festival.
Let's just say it's a
So
big
our
brain
first
move.
priority should be investigating and putting a stop to the sages' activities. As for how we should pull that off, let's discuss it somewhere else. There are too many adventurers around here. Oh, good point. Sorry, adventurers. We're gonna be borrowing Catherine for a little while.
Okay, who's being a freelancer in Tibet?
Let's continue our chat here.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so do you have any ideas on how we can investigate the sages, Nahida? Actually, I've already done a little bit of work on that. But for now, I would... I've already tried that. But all the key members of the Academia, even the core 30 guards, intentionally avoid wearing their Akasha terminals. It seems that from the very beginning, they've been guarding against info leaks from the Akasha. Of course, because... Have you already caught the same? I'm guessing not yet. But distrusting me would make perfect sense if they've ever paid attention to the urban legend. In any case, I probably can't take a... We're in the dark as of now. Since we still don't know anything about their goals, any rash move could tip them off. After all,
Possess the students.
No way, that's too risky. You mean it'd be too easy to get caught? No, it's not that. We shouldn't involve innocent students in this. Doing that would be ignoring the safety of my people for my own selfish goals. How is that any different from what the sages are doing?
Well, right into that. Whatever.
Nahida, you're super smart, so you already have something in mind, right? Don't keep us in suspense. Spill the beans already. According to a popular theory from the Bahumana Darshan of the Academia, rejecting impractical motions at the beginning of a planning session will give more weight to the actual proposal. Okay, but aren't you the god of wisdom? You don't have... Well, I've been thinking that if I can't directly possess the leaders, then I should find someone who's already involved, but hasn't decided to side with the sages. You're saying we should recruit a spy? Oh, before coming back, we met someone named Al-Haytham. He seems like he acts alone, and he likes to... Actually, I already have someone in mind. Do you still remember that female scholar named Sitaria?
Who?
Sitaria. Paimon remembers now. Isn't she the one who's always trailing behind the Grand Sage? We ran into her basically every time the Sub-Zero's festival repeated itself. Paimon still remembers the smug and mean way she... I've always liked observing all kinds. She was born in the desert and was hailed as their greatest genius. Her academic gifts allowed her special admission into the Academia, and also gave her the opportunity to serve as the... Oh, Paimon didn't know she was from the desert. She must be pretty special then. Paimon feels like most of the desert dwellers around the city are working... The name Sitaria means star. When she lived in the desert, she shone like the brightest star in the night sky. Later on, she was chosen by the sun. The star was given a place in the daytime sky to complement the sun's dazzling light. Soon after, the star witnessed the sun scorching the earth, which brought forth many disasters. The star began to waver. Instead of staying beside such a sun, wouldn't it be better to return and light up part of the night sky?
Huh?
In the end, she couldn't give up the radiance of daytime. To cope with her shame, the star buried her guilt and closed her eyes. From the sound of it, Sataria's just hung up on the research opportunities here. But she doesn't really support the academia. She still feels guilty about not doing more for the desert, right? Indeed. When they are presented with complex moral issues, many people will simply plug their ears and go with the flow until the problem can't be. She's suppressing a lot of guilt. But before she realized it, she had already become the sage's accomplice. She can't deny her part in their scheme. Right. That way, not only can we get useful intel from her, but from my past observations, Sataria will take a day off from the academia every 10 days to do some shop. Tomorrow afternoon just happens to be a shopping to prepare. Let's go check out some of... This should be Sataria's favorite fortune telling. No, I already have enough information on Sataria. The most important thing now is for you to pay attention to the vendor's talking style.
My poor lost lambs. Have you become troubled over your fate?
A kid is doing fortune
The
telling.
lone voice of wisdom often echoes between my
Suma Ramona.
If thou be blessed today by the gods, I may be able to show you the way.
Huh? Really?
My friend here has some doubts regarding his future. Can we get a...
Of course, of course. In that... It would seem that Harut and Marut are quite wary of you. Perhaps, at some time in the past, you have somehow offended the gods.
Only mocking the god of Animo, questioning the lord of Geo's financial soundness, and brawling with the god of Electro. Do those count?
Oh, nothing. Go on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
Love prospects? No problem at all. The gods have spoken. The truth shall be one who is fated to cross your path will appear on... Huh? So many people will fall for you. How could that be?
Ava's having a harem.
Marut, did you two spoil my divination? I've never read a fortune so absurd.
Ava's having a harem.
Paimon thinks this is probably the most accurate fortune telling you've ever done.
I admit that the orientation of today's celestial matrix is suboptimal. As such, there will be no charge.
Is that so?
If you were to bring some food offerings for Harut and Marut on your next visit, perhaps they could help you reverse the wheels of fate.
Is this another one of Sataria's favorite stalls?
Yep, it belongs to a king. His father helped Sataria a lot when she first moved to Samari City, so when I start talking with him...
Ah, dear customers. Would you like to look at some pot?
We caught wind of your great craftsmanship, so we specifically came to take a look.
Oh, I recognize you. Aren't you Miss Catherine from the Adventurers Guild? Sounds like I'm in for some big business.
Speaking of, where did you learn this trade?
I suppose you could say it all started with my dad. He's a mason by trade, but I picked up an interest in clay while apprenticing for it. After that, I began making pottery by myself in secret. And I simply changed trades when my works turned out well. Although it's a pity that I'm no longer making much use of the knowledge provided to me by the Akasha.
That's nice. You're making a living doing
So is your
Oh no, not anymore. A few years back, he fell from a roof and broke his leg. Since he had already saved enough mora over all these years, he's just enjoying the retired life in Port Ormos nowadays.
Fair enough, that's good.
See. We wish him peace and happiness in his retirement. I'll have someone in charge of logistics at the guild come by another day for some goods. We'll leave you to it.
No problem. Rest easy, all our goods are sure.
This should be our final stop. Sataria's always thinking of this restaurant when she's working at the academia. So she always comes by whenever she's out in the city. Nahida, you've really thought of everything. It's my duty to protect Samari's citizens, after all.
Hi there. I feel like I've seen you down by the docks before. Huh? Sorry, I don't quite remember. If I recall, you were having a discussion with... Ah, that's right! I've always... After all, I grew up in Liyue Harbor and spent my entire childhood staring at ships going in and out of the port. I came to Sumeru to study, but failed to make it into the academia But I'm still discussing all kinds of problems with different scholars. And I'm continuing to study and perform research from the restaurant's basement. I'm sure I'll get to the academia after their next round of exams. What an admirable spirit for learning. Amazing.
Sure. But you'll find hardworking people wherever...
So this restaurant has a basement as well? Huh. First I've heard of it. That's right. It's not usually open to patrons. Most of the time, employees use it for breaks or to hold private... I see. Yes, that makes... Thank you so much.
So, was that everybody? Mm-hmm. 3 familiar faces should... what's the point of all the information we've collected? Sataria's already used to avoiding her problems. So we must find out... I remember that you mentioned that the Eremites in Port Ormos are all making a fuss about the upcoming resurrection of the Scarlet King. Although it's all just a boatload of nonsense, the fate of her homeland may turn out to be Sataria's soft spot. Oh, Paimon gets it now! You want to take advantage of the guilt Sataria feels about her homeland. Although she knows she should return home to help the people of the desert, all she's done is conspire with the sages. So, how do we set that? Well, the Scarlet King is long gone, and Sataria is also too smart to fall for any simple tricks. If we simply engaged her under the guise of the Scarlet King's believers, she would definitely be wary of us, and we may not get anywhere. But if we were to borrow some of her close acquaintances to talk with her,
borrow.
the action would probably... So, you mean you're going to... Yep. Possess them through the Akasha. Imply that they've already converted to the faith of the Scarlet King. And then convey our made-up will of the Scarlet King. As long as everything goes smoothly, we'll get through to Sataria for sure. She'll never guess that we had anything to do with it. Ah, so that's how you're going to use all the info we collected on these people. It's so that you won't slip up and break form. Possessing them will only work if you can manage to pass off as... Exactly. So, that's no problem at all. I'll just share all their senses with you once I possess them. As long as you're also wearing an Akasha terminal, the effect will basically be as if you've possessed them yourself. Huh. That is pretty convenient. But what is... Although I've been observing humans for a while, I've never... You're not wrong. It's always been painfully obvious whenever you try to pass as Catherine. If it was at all possible, I would have preferred to leave these people alone. Yeah, don't be... Alright, then...
That's just gonna be a huge mind game. Expect brain time. Oh, this one.
Oh, here she comes. Satori's.
Let's quietly follow her. Once she starts talking to her acquaintances, we'll find a safe path for how we'll swing her to our side. I'll leave that to you.
Looks like they've already started talking. Let's find a hide.
This is gonna be weird. If you want to know how an autistic guy feels about humanity, just look at what Nahida does.
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides, everyone around me has a very different background and outlook. Are you still listening to me, Nabia?
Oh, of course I'm listening. You were talking about troubles with your love life, right? I heard everything you said.
Okay then. You just seemed a little distracted for a moment there. Strange. The cats seem pretty I always thought they were quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names again? Are you sure? Those aren't ringing a bell for some reason.
Well, actually they have many names. Which names I...
Huh, I see. I imagine...
So, which fortune do you want me to read for you today? You must have come for another echo of the divine voice of...
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects, but to be perfectly honest with you, I feel like I've...
A mess?
Well, could you do a reading on how long it'll take me to finish my current project at work? I really just want to get it over.
There's just Paimon just
I
moving.
hear you. No problem at all. The guy...
Sorry, your new laugh is just so hilarious. I couldn't help it.
Oh, please pick. The gods are asking Sataria, why haven't you gone home?
Why haven't I gone home? Do the gods really know everything I've been thinking about?
Sataria,
Well,
why don't you just go home? It's a
technically,
demand
it's...
instead of a question.
Yeah.
The gods seem to be truly upset.
I'm sorry. I know I failed the gods. Please pass on my most sincere apologies and ask for their divine forgiveness. And, if I may ask, Nabia, is there a specific god who's speaking to you?
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god who is speaking to me is, of course, the wisest and mightiest of all, the Scarlet King.
The Scarlet King? No wonder he would make such a demand of me. Oh, wait a second. The Scarlet King passed away a long time ago. Even though news of the Scarlet King's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the academia. How can the Scarlet King still exist in real life?
What insolence! I am the Scarlet King's most loyal believer. Do you wish to refute his voice of wisdom?
Oh, no. As a child of the desert, I am only reveling in his power upon learning that his divine glory has touched even this city. I will think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry. I must go now.
Wait!
She's sus.
Whoa! She just ran off in a hurry.
Well done. Sataria didn't seem to suspect anything amiss. To have something she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her, that must have shaken her to the core.
Aw, Nahida, it seems
All I know are some abstract Harabatop theories.
What?
And in any case, my time with you has shown a lot of them to be utterly useless.
Anyway, she's out of teams now. Right on cue. Let's get ready to possess him right away.
Okay.
It's okay. I just got caught up in something. Oh, actually, didn't you ask me to help you look for work? What kind of work were you looking for again? Oh, right. Your old man's craft. How could I forget? Speaking of, how's he doing? Is he feeling any better? Oh, that's good to hear. I've been thinking a lot about him. If I could get some more time off, I'd love to pay him a visit. Actually, while we're talking about him, is he still living in Port Ormos?
Yeah, he's been retired there for a while.
If you could find the time, please write him a letter. Please pass on that recently, faith in the Scarlet King has taken root in Port Ormos and has begun to spread across Sumeru. He has a quick temper and has always been a devout follower of the Dendro Archon. I don't want him to get into a fight with those Scarlet King believers because of a difference in—
Oh? So, who are you siding with in all of this? The Academia or the Scarlet King? I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you chose to betray the Scarlet King, and now you spend all your time with those crooks from—
Akeem, you don't mean—
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise Scarlet King? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick—
Can't pick a side? Me?
Whoa! Paimon had no idea you'd be so good at this. You really zeroed in on the issue and put it right in front of her. But once everything is over, I'll be sure to pay her a visit to her mind and explain everything. Come on! Sataria's already started talking.
So, Shishan, have you noticed anything weird in— like, as if someone was trying to preach to you about something?
Oh, right. Speaking, I celebrated the Sub-Zerus festival so many times that I
Wait, how could you be aware of that? That should be impossible. Nothing in the report indicated anything like—
Are you still failing to realize that the Academia's lowly tricks could never deceive all of Sumeru's—
Shishan, don't tell me that you've—
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed. In reality, shouldn't you be the one who is ashamed? You, who works side by side with the Academia and treated people as nothing more than experimental subjects.
Please, please stop!
Even now, Sataria's still trying to run from her problems. She can no longer justify everything to herself. Hey, she's trying to talk to the guards. What should we do? This is the most important part of all.
Mercenary, you're a member of the Corps of 30, correct? Please help me pass a message.
Please, try to remain calm, miss.
Heretics are infiltrating the city, and they've already converted many residents to their side.
Heretics? What kind of
The Scarlet King! Many people I know have suddenly started—
Miss Zataria, nothing is impossible.
You know—
The Scarlet King is immortal, and all who defy him— You must face the truth, Zataria. You tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the Academia's grasp on you will become, and the deeper you will be in— Child of the Scarlet King, never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise Scarlet King? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of the Scarlet King.
Zataria, why haven't you gone home?
It seems that no matter... I've also been running from my guilt this whole time. Guilt over my part in the sage's plans. And from ignoring the letters from the children of... But no matter how much I may try to ignore or get rid of it, my guilt always comes back.
You won't necessarily lose your research opportunities by facing the truth. Besides, did you really want...
How do you know me so well? Are you truly just...
That's not important. The important thing is to pass judgment on the academia and its sages, and if you could provide some assistance in this matter,
I've actually never believed in the gods, but I've always believed in serendipity. Your appearance must be a fated opportunity for... Please tell me, what can I do for you?
How much do you know about the sage's current activities?
I was just one of the designers for the masked dream harvest scheme.
Wait, what?
Which is what happened around the Sub-Zero's festival, but I know very little about the full scope of the overall project. I'd assume that only staff with the highest clearance would have access to those confidential documents. I've just been working to meet the Grand Sage's specified requirements. However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to the city, and even the sages are still quite wary of him.
To fight against the academia, we will need to figure out the nature and the purpose of their work. Is there a way for us to get access to the confidential document?
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all, I'm an assistant to the Grand Sage, and I've been working on many tasks. One thing, though, I won't be able to transfer the documents to you through the Akasha once I get my hands on them. The sages have always closed... let me see... let's use the most primitive method. Send someone to pick up the documents tomorrow evening at the
academia entrance. Wouldn't that be too conspicuous?
Don't worry about that. I assure you, I'm only suggesting this location because it'll draw more scrutiny for me to leave the academia again. It'll be safest for me to distract the guards long enough to hand you...
Alright.
So,
that'll depend on...
The Dendro Archon. That's right. Her people are the ones we have endangered. As the god of wisdom, she's also the one responsible for... Maybe it's time for me to find a god to believe in.
Just as Nahida predicted, we've managed to bring the Traveler's execution was ingenious. He's the one who... Well, now that we've made plans to meet again tomorrow evening, all we can do is pray.
Hey, but if we're going to pray to the gods, aren't we just praying?
No. The truth is the true guardian of scholars. I've always believed that. Anyway, let's meet again tomorrow evening at the Adventurers Guild.
Time to go.
Hopefully that would be good enough. Nahida.
Catherine, we're here! Oh, that's right. I suppose I'm the other Catherine in your mind.
Okay.
Shh, we're Knight, so we need to protect Catherine's identity.
Yep, Paimon's right. We cannot fully rule out the chance that the meetup tonight is just a trap. If something were to happen, my existence may be the only trump card we'll be able to play. After all, the Academia should still be unable to confirm the existence of my consciousness in the outside world.
Yep, exactly. Just what Paimon was thinking. Anyway, enough about that. Let's just make sure to be on our guard. Off? What do you feel is off? It's the middle of the night. Of course it's quiet. You're not getting paranoid, are you?
No, I think he's right. It really is a lot quieter than usual. If you look around, there seems to be fewer people on the streets. I'm not sure if this is the case for the entire city, though.
Huh. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe Sataria figured out a way to not only distract the guards, but also to get everyone to go to sleep early, just so we can exchange the documents in peace.
I also can't quite figure out why things feel a little off. But now that we're here, let's go ahead and meet her as we planned.
Well, regardless, as long as you're here with us, Paimon feels a little... Huh. There really aren't many people out right now. Let's hope it'll be this quiet in front of the Academia, and that Sataria managed to distract all the guards.
You being me, I just like to do that.
Time to go.
Okay, what now?
What are all these people doing here at this hour of the night?
Ah, the triumphant hero returns at last. And to a rather spectacular
Oh.
welcome, even if I do say so myself.
You're the outcast, expelled from the Academia.
Indeed I am. Although these days they tend to call me the Doctor.
Doctor. Oh.
If you're looking for your researcher friend, she has already been taken into confinement. With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
The people of Sumeru City. What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world. My experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
No, what should we do? These are all just regular people.
Leave now. We
Seba?
need to get out of here.
Yep.
What? That guy's a Fatui Harbinger. We can't just leave you here.
Nor can I abandon the people of Sumeru.
Oh.
Don't worry. We'll meet again outside of the city.
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness. To possess such a powerful mind, you must be the god of wisdom.
Okay, Doctor is finally here. Boss fight. Anyone?
enough. Is the Hida going to be okay? We only made it out because of her. Paimon wasn't counting on running into a new Harbinger here, let alone such a heightened... He called himself the Doctor. Remember, Tainari told us about him. Sataria did say that someone who wants, and that even the sages are wary of him. Yep. Sounds like she must have been talking about the Doctor. Yeah. Now that the Doctor's in the picture, we're no longer just dealing with the academia. They're in cahoots with the But what are the Fatui after this time? Yeah. Things would be a lot. Nahida said we'll meet again outside of the city. But we can't just... You mean... Oh, right! Wasn't he invited by the sage even though he turned... There's no time to lose.
That's weird.
Time to go. One with nature.
Let me scribe.
I'm a rock.
Brings a smile to my face. Time to go.
Right.
My apologies.
What element is Doctor? I have no idea.
Brings a smile to my face.
Hold it right there. A blonde-haired traveler and a floating fairy. We've got you, all right. Take a look around. You've fallen right into our trap.
Are you mercenary?
Core of 30? We're nothing like those government lapdogs who don't even get scraps for their work. We are an elite brigade that commands
who
the
are those
highest
guys?
commission rate in all of Sumeru. We're here on the orders of a client known only as the Outcast.
The Outcast? And why wouldn't the Doctor just send the Fatui after us?
Still wasting time on idle chit-chat.
The wind knows me.
Get out of here.
Written in the stars.
As one with wind and cloud. One with nature.
It isn't over yet. Here comes reinforcements. That was pretty rough. Is that what elite merc? Yeah. Looks like this doctor guy seems like a pretty tough opponent. He knew going up against smart people is...
Time to go.
Alright, Claude is here. At least.
Oh, it's a traveler in Pakale. It's nice to...
To be honest, I'm not doing too well. My Elazar has been progressing at a faster rate lately. But as a result, Master Tainari is taking me off the patrol schedule. He will only...
Oh, Kale. Speaking of Tainari, did he go off on patrol? We're here to talk to him.
Oh, Master Tainari? You just left the Avidia Forest a little while.
He left? But isn't Tainari always saying that he never wants to leave the Avidia Forest? He even turned down the Sage's invitation.
I thought it was weird too. Master Tainari always prioritizes his work as a forest watcher above everything. He almost never No, I only found out that he left through a message he left behind. To leave in such a hurry? Master Tainari originally studied in the Amorta Darshan of the Academia.
Where?
And part of Stiai is something like the Amorta's research base. Many rare shrubs and grasses have been planted. I know that before he became a forest watcher, Master Tainari went
a research base, huh? Oh, we don't have a lot of time, so let's go look for him at Party Stiai. Got it.
I will meet something new. I hope. Wait, what?
Wait! Look who it is! Thank goodness you're okay. We were so worried about you. Hey, this was supposed to be a touching reunion.
Actually, it's very smart of the traveler to be wary of me right now. After all, the doctor has shown that his technology can apparently even control human minds.
I think it's a mental doctor.
It's not like you could have known what
Not
happened
brain
after we
surgeon.
split up, and I was facing the doctor by myself. Even a pool of stagnant water after a torrential storm can occasionally pass as a patch of sky.
Paimon feels like only the real Nahida could come up with such...
Huh? But I was...
Well, we understand that point now. Please, Nahida,
When you left, I was still in the middle of restoring everyone's minds. Thankfully, when the doctor mentioned depositing information into the subconscious, he didn't mean engraving information into their minds. Instead, he did something closer to creating hallucinations. That was still within my power to fix. Luckily, I managed to finish my restorations and mind jump away from him just as he was about to capture me.
What a relief. The doctor sure pulled out some hidden cards, but good thing we had Nahida with us.
I thought we were gonna do it with the validator or something.
I gave away my true identity when I restored everyone's minds, which means also, the doctor is already an expert at modifying Akasha terminals. Maybe it's only a matter of time until he captures my consciousness inside the Akasha.
Would that mean you'd no longer be able to jump between minds? Then how do we stop him? He's still at the Academia, so it's possible he already started messing with the Akasha. Feels like he's toying with us. The doctor's combat ability alone is apparently enough to make him worthy of being...
We shouldn't give up hope just yet. Let's try to find a...
Actually, Nahida, how did you know we were trying to get to Party Stiai? Have you been waiting?
Yes, I have. I can see the traveler's elemental energy, so I deduced your destination by looking... You didn't come here for sightseeing, right?
We're looking for a scholar we know. His name is Tainari, and the sages once tried to reach out to...
Okay, let's...
Hypatia. Again.
Traveler?
The voice! It's Hypatia!
What a pleasant surprise! It's so nice to see the two.
Who's this?
She's a scholar we met in the Avidia Forest.
Oh, I see.
That's right, we're old friends.
You've come at just the right time. Ever since I've come here,
Hypatia, you're way too excited about this. Actually, for you to leave the Avidia Forest, wait, no. Did you already...
what do you think? My consciousness has already...
You did it? Congratulations!
It's so exhilarating to share this sublime when my consciousness made contact with the gods.
That sounds incredible!
Oh, all right. Remember? I promised to help you understand what you saw from Irminsul. My current self has not only gained true insight, but I can even help you establish a direct connection to the conscious.
You can do that?
I've never heard of anything like that, but If you want to give it a try, I'll do my...
Hold on. I brought some spirit borneo with me.
Where you...
All right now. Hold my hand. I'll help.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay, we're smoking weed again. Or LSD, I don't know, we're doing psychedelics.
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand. The world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies.
Wait a minute.
My fury will
Valadier.
never be quelled. The first to betray me was a god. My creator. My mother. Valuing strength above all, she saw no worth in me and I was discarded. The second was a human. My family. My friend. Consumed by fear, he saw me as an abomination. The third was one exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest. Powerless before his mortality, he broke his promise to me. Humans, they can't be trusted. And the gods fill me with pure loathing. So I said good riddance.
Valadier lore.
I denounce the world and laugh in its face. My chest will never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion. Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity. There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief. Your era is coming to an end.
What was that? Did we actually just see the Baladier's memories? Everything matches what, but how is he connected to the divine consciousness that Hypatia was talking about?
You saw it, right? You felt it, right? Alas, shake. If only that which beats within my chest wasn't a filthy mortal heart. Oh, great.
Do you understand now? I'm afraid this is no Puripurna life, but rather...
You! Why are you so mean to me? I found divine wisdom. Shouldn't I receive praise and...
Hypatia?
That's how I always thought every... Wait. Have I... already lost my mind?
Wait, something isn't right.
More of those guys again. Don't tell me Nahida is... Boss fight.
Okay, we finally lost him. Are you okay, Nahida?
Oh, the Traveler's back?
Nahida was controlling your body for a while. It seemed like she jumped over to you as an emergency measure right before the Catherine puppet was destroyed. After that, Kainari heard the commotion and came over. He helped us defeat the mercenaries and then he ran with us all the way here. What? You swapped places? You mean your consciousness also went into Wait, then where is Nahida's consciousness?
I never imagined that an individual's consciousness could be transferred around like this. Had I not seen it with my own eyes, I would have never believed it. I don't think this can be it. Also, while we were running, the consciousness in your body told me to pass on. The doctor has found a way to trap my consciousness, so I can't journey with you anymore. But even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies.
Oh no! Was that message all she left for us? It's pretty vague. Oh, that makes sense. Since the doctor captured her, she even in a moonless night, Paimon knows the moon illusions and lies are from that alchemical. Didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy before? It had something to do with Sataria. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Huh. Do you think Nahida was telling us to go find... But she isn't...
Paimon, you said Sanctuary of Surasthana. Does this mean that this Nahida you're talking about, the consciousness who is occupying the traveler's body, is the Dendro Archon?
Your guess is correct, but the situation...
That's all right. A scholar's curiosity doesn't need to be appeased right away. As for the complicated nature of the situation, I've spent some time with you, and it looks like the Dendro Archon's...
Thank you, Tainari. Oh, actually, we came here to ask you a question. What do you...
Ah, that. While I was indeed invited to join that project, all I know is that that project has something to do with the restoration of Irminsul.
Huh? Did you see something when you were in Nahida's body? What?
Do you have any evidence?
Okay, we're dealing with two Fatui now.
That explains why Hypatia's symptoms were different from those of the other scholars who went mad. It's because she made contact with the consciousness of a new god who is still in the...
Tainari, did you leave the Avidia Forest because...
I did. I noticed Hypatia's mental anomalies, but since her symptoms were rather atypical, I secretly took her to Pardis Di. If I didn't take action, Hypatia would have already been taken by the Matra to the desert, doomed to a life of exile at Aru village. Now that you mention it, I knew the academia has never thought particularly highly of lesser lords, but I still didn't expect them to do something as arrogant as creating a new god. Looks like I made the right decision by not accepting their invitation. The Doctor and the Balladeer. We have two from your description. I don't think they've completed their project. There may still be room for us to intervene. But then, what is the connection between creating a new god?
Yeah, it feels like we're still nowhere close to figuring out the sage's goals. Right, but...
I'll stay here for now. If you're planning to go into the desert, start by heading for Caravan Rabat. Come find me here if there's anything else I can...
Thanks, Tainari.
This is gotta be so weird.
Time to go.
Time to go.
We finally made it! So, oh wow. Paimon remembers hearing people call this the Wall of Samiel. It's made to block sandstorms from the outside. Oh, if it's this tall...
Enough gawking. Come on, follow me.
Oh, Haven's back.
Over here.
Oh, Haven went that way! Let's hurry up and follow him. Wonder what he's up to.
What the? Where did he go? How did we lose him?
More Aramite mercenaries? Who are they working for this time?
You were too careless. You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs trailing you a long time. There's no need to thank me. I've never cared to keep track of all I did was correct a mistake I happened to come across. It's a habit I developed at the academia.
You really gave Paimon a scare, Alhaitham. Last time we met at Port Ormos, didn't you say you were going back to the academia? Wait.
Oh, so you've already landed yourselves on the academia's hit list. I can't say that I didn't expect it. However, had I wished to turn you over to the academia, don't you think you'd already be the Eremites on—
Oh, right. You do have a point.
I have no interest in running errands for that project. As a scholar, I've always belonged to the camp that promotes researcher autonomy. And these days, you're more fascinating than anything the sages can offer. Not quite. To tell you the truth, I'm still investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Unfortunately, everyone says the capsule originated in the desert and was eventually moved to Port Ormos. If I am to get to the bottom of this, I must understand how— Which brings me back to you. The leader of Ain al-Ahmar used the Divine Knowledge Capsule right in front of you, and upon seeing him, your expression became perplexed, and you were lost. To have that kind of reaction, I think you must have realized something.
Alhaitham, you really have a ridiculous eye for detail. What kind of person even notices a
So that's your answer. Well, I do work for the academia after all. So considering that, it is indeed wise to keep your cards close to your chest. But that does prove you do have some undisclosed information about the divine— No matter. Rather than simply learning the answers from you, I'd still prefer to investigate on my own.
That's right! We have the same plan as you!
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village.
Aru Village.
It's the largest settlement in the desert, so it'll probably have more resources.
It's always better to
Time to go.
Ah, I see where it is now.
Another test cell.
The wind knows One with nature.
Shadows of whirling snow.
A fateful offering.
acting rare and
Wait a minute.
Before us lies Aru Village, the safe haven of the desert folk.
Whoa. This landscape is really something else.
I think I should like stop it right here since no one, no people are watching. So
Check it out.
I'll see you guys next time. Bye.